Live.
Hi, everybody. This is Will Faerber, and once again, we're here at Branchini's farm. Quiet Creek Farm, I think it's called, right?
That's what
Quiet
we're
Creek
hoping, yeah. That's what we're thinking at this point, I should say.
That's a nice name for it. But anyway, how's it gone this week with Calvin?
Good.
I know we missed you.
So it's been 2 weeks since I saw you, but I had a week off on vacation. And then this week, I just kind of went back to work. I think, as you know, there's been a little bit of drama around our footing, but I think we're figuring it out just with a lot of water.
Wow.
I don't know how sustainable it is, but at least it works when we need to. So he seems better in it, and they are coming to even it out because it's not even. So it is still deeper on this side, but they're coming to do that on Monday. So.
Right.
But overall, I've actually felt like he's handling it much better than he was.
Oh, good. Well, they just have to get used to it. It's always, whenever it's different, just got to give them a little chance to get used to whatever it is. Always going to be a little more drag when you've got a little deeper sand in there on their legs, you know, so a bit to get used to it. All right, well, let's start with them work in hand then, see where we get to today.
Okay.
He looks good. Doesn't look like gaining too much weight, having a couple of weeks off.
Yeah, I gained just a little bit, but yeah.
Not too bad.
Oh, I don't know why I brought my stirrups down. I guess I was anticipating getting on right away. That was silly.
Nice there. And just ask for a little more active walk. See if you can get just a little bit more than what he's giving you. There you go, like that. He starts to open it up a little bit more. Good. Well, you can get him turned by the center line and do a leg heel to the right.
Oh, hi, Dookie. Your name Dookie Doggy? Your name Dookie Hauser?
Hey, Ron, you have your mic on. Ron. I don't think he hears me. I'm just going to tell him real quick. You have your mic on, Ron. Okay. As he's talking to his horse.
Go ahead and turn there and do another leg heel to the right once you're at it. That's for a little more step under now.
Come on.
That's getting better. And shoulder in down the next long side, coming back towards me. And let's begin to bring his pole up a bit as we go through the short side and see if we can move him up to a working position in the shoulder in. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Keep that. Wasn't much change in the rhythm there. That was good. And then when you get to the end here on the circle, stretch all the way down and open the walk on the circle. Really make a conscious effort to be sure he opens the stride a bit as we stretch him down here. Get used to doing that.
Walk on.
Move his hindquarters out just a little bit more. See if you can move them out, get a little more engagement. Still a little bit deeper. There you go. Now stay on your circle, but I want you to bring him up into the working position, but move him into a shoulder in on the circle. So haunches to the outside. We control the outside shoulder with your outside rein. There we go. It's getting better. A little more into a shoulder. He's going to stop and do his thing there for a moment. All right, back to where we were on the circle there again, this end. And bringing him up a little bit, stabilizing him. Trying to feel that you keep him soft at the jaw and pull. You feel that little bit of flexion there, as we say. Ask for a little bit more. Move the hindquarters out a little bit more. Get a little more angle to your shoulder in so he's stepping underneath himself a little more. There we go. Now we're starting to get there like that. Now go ahead and stretch him all the way down again. Go ahead and go large and open up the walk down the next long side. A little bit more, a little tap, see if you can open up a little bit more. There you go, like that. Really get that big step. Now again, bring him up through the short side and shoulder in again down the next long side.
What am I doing on the next long side? I missed.
Shoulder in, shoulder in. So bringing him up through the short side here, bringing his pole up, shortening your range a little bit. Helping you get a little more bend in the next corner here as we bring your shoulder off the rail into the shoulder in. Good there, that's a little more angle. That's good there, keep him there. And keep softening with your fingers there a little bit, trying to get just a little more flexion at the jaw and pole, but it's a little more softening there, like that. Good. Keep working that. Better. And then go ahead and stretch him all the way back down on the circle here. Once again, asking him to open the walk. It really begins to open and swing. Good, now bring him back up again on the circle. Move him into a little more of a shoulder in position as you start to bring him up to help you engage and keep his back engaged throughout the exercise. There, as it comes up to there, that's good. Keep him soft there. Keep softening a little more with your fingers there a little bit, asking for a little more flexion at the pole and the jaw, like that, good. And now ask him to halt. You keep softening him with your fingers a little bit so he comes all the way through the halt. Good. Not bad. He could keep a little more flexion, but that was not bad. Go ahead and change directions.
Okay.
So that's something you'll continue to work on, trying to, once again, trying to feel his back is more up as you're in the shoulder in, and then keeping a little more flexion when you go to your halt.
Yeah, I've been really struggling with that, and I was trying it a little bit, but even under saddle, I try it, and it's just immediately kind of hollows out.
Yeah. Go ahead and go large in that, then turn by the center line at the top and leg yield to the left. Good, that's getting better there. Keep it going. Keep it going, good. Nice step over. Now on the circle here, bringing him up a little bit. See if we can develop the working walk on the circle. So think about putting him a little more shoulder forward on the circle. Put the hindquarters to the outside to help you engage that inside hind leg. Keep him active and stepping up. Getting better, keep that. Go ahead and raise the pole a little bit more. See if we can bring them up just a little bit more. Keep softening them by just giving and taking a little bit with your fingers. There you go, like that. There, now you're getting it like that. That's more like it, there. Keep that. Every time you feel yourself starting to lose it, put him back in a little more of a shoulder in. Engage that inside hind leg again so he pushes up through his back and we get a little more better flexion. A little more shoulder in, bring him hindquarters to the outside again. Kind of lost it there a little bit, kind of lost his hindquarters going around that turn there. Lost the step, that's getting better there. That's getting, now softening with your fingers a little bit, get a little more flexion of the jaw and pole. Like that, that's getting there, that's getting better. That's getting better there, like that, good. That's more like it. Now ask him to halt and keep softening him there a little bit while you do do that.
And whoa. And whoa. Good boy. Whoa.
That's getting better. Go ahead and put your side reins on. We're going to do a little more of this, but with your side reins on so that we can help you to get this flexion in the right position here.
Come on. Come on. And whoa. Maybe I can do these too. Put these back up.
Mm-hmm.
My reins will be on
Yeah,
top.
yeah, they'd be above. Yeah. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Good boy.
Okay, so go ahead and stay to the left and we'll continue with our work in hand. This is going to help you to position him a little better. Just starting off on your circle there for a moment. And begin to bring him up a little bit in your working hand with the hindquarters a little bit to the outside, activate a little bit, it's a little pokey all of a sudden. There we go. More like it. There you go. Keep him up there a little bit. Now go ahead and stop. Take your side reins about 5 holes shorter on either side.
Whoa. 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 I think I only have 3. Yeah, I have 3 left.
That's fine then. Just go 3. That'll do.
Okay.
Okay, and walk on again. Good, right there, that's looking better. Good, go around your circle, maintain that.
Hey.
Easy, buddy. So once again, these are just helping you by keeping a little contact there. They help you to keep him on into the flexion and in the bridle a little bit while you're trying to learn. This is the point of this. They give you a little help, a little bit like training wheels like that. That's better. Keep that going now. On your circle, move the hindquarters a little bit outside. Once again, keeping them up in more of the working position now. Hindquarters a little more to the outside. Keeping a little more flexion there. Keep moving the hindquarters a little more. They got to move outside a little bit more. Got to get a little more push off that inside hind leg. So that's getting much better there. Good there. Now we're starting to get something better there. You're starting to soften the jaw and pole a little more for you. That's what we're looking for. So as you come to the center line, again, I want you to ask him to halt. Just keep softening him throughout. That's more like it.
Yeah, that was much better.
Much better. Okay, now go ahead and change sides. So these are a good way for you to practice. We don't want to just draw him down and tie him there, but this will help you while you learn how to do this, give you a little hand training wheels as you begin to learn how to stabilize it yourself. On your circle, once again, a little shoulder forward on the circle, put the hindquarters to the outside, but already you've got a better working walk. Starting to soften the jaw and pull now for you. That's much better. Keep that. Shoulders, hindquarters out just a little bit more, a little more shoulder forward. Keeping that softness in the jaw and pull like that. So you keep that flexion right there is really quite good. As you come to the center line, again, ask him to halt. Better. Walk on again. Keep softening him. Put him a little more into his shoulder in. Hindquarters to the outside a little more. Good, that's getting there. Better flexion now, right there. That's good. Now he's softening for you nicely. Now ask him to halt again. Much better. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and put him on the lunge line now. Okay. And just keep the side reins where you have them now. It's fine.
Oh, keep them where
So practice this like this. You can have the side reins on like this when you do your work in hand for a while, just to help you to get that softness of the jaw and pull so you feel like you can get it on your own.
Okay.
Without the help. But they just keep, with the side reins on, and once again, it's like training wheels. They just keep them from getting so far out of whack that you don't have any chance of getting it back again.
Yeah. Did you say leave them where they are right now?
Yes.
As tight as they are. Okay.
Yeah. We're going to just work them into a working position here.
Okay.
Yeah. Today, unless he has a problem doing that, in which case we'll change.
Okay. Good boy. You are. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm just going midway just so I can get a little bit. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Walk.
Very nice. And go ahead and ask him to trot.
Ready? Come on, trot.
Just keep trying to make it a little more active.
Good boy.
There we go, like that. Good. There we got it. Good. Go ahead and canter it. Good. And now come back to a trot.
And trot.
That's getting better. Keep going.
Come on. Trot. Come on. Good boy.
That's getting better. Always takes him a minute to get all the gears working. Much better now. Keep that going. Good. Much better. It's starting to look good now. I can let him walk and then halt and change directions.
And walk.
Much better.
And walk. Whoa. Yeah, it's so funny how once he does relax into it, he's like, I guess I'll just do it.
Yep, and all of a sudden he gets all the gears working. Well, you know, how many times at our age do I stand up and go, at my age, I should say, takes me a minute to get going. Once I get going, I feel fine.
I hear you.
I was just doing some work where I was laying on the floor trying to put this tabletop thing on, and took me a minute to get off the floor.
Okay, come on. Come on. Don't be cranky face. Okay, come on. Walk. Walk. Come on.
And go ahead and trot. I think best we just get there. He's going to take his minute to go through it.
And trot. Come on. Trot. Trot.
Good there.
Come on.
That's getting better. Is that on? Good. That's certainly more like it. And go ahead and let him walk and let's mount up. But I want you to keep the side reins on. We're going to have a very forward kind of lesson today. Leave those where they are on him. It seems like he's a little bit hesitant to want to go today. A little bit sleepy.
Okay, Calvin. Come on. Come on. Walk. Okay.
Okay, Calvin.
Good boy. I hear something outside. I don't know what. I hear it too. I just don't know what it is. Okay, Calvin.
What do you say there, Calvin?
Says I'm ready to go.
Ready to roll.
Come on. Come on.
I don't know if Ron's there. The camera keeps kind of drifting off as it's doing now.
Oh, it is? Okay.
If he's
Hey,
around,
Ron?
I'm now looking at myself.
Yeah. Hey, Ron? The camera's sort of drifting. Oh, it just came back. Oh.
Nope, it's going the other way.
Oh, so if I walk away, it'll be fine?
Yeah, maybe, but it was messing up when we were lunging down there as well. So,
Oh. So I was all the way down on the other end.
Yeah. So let's see what happens when you get up there. Nice.
Sand really does stick to everything. I look like I had like I was playing in a sandbox.
Let's go ahead and go large in the walk. And we'll go ahead at the top and turn by the center line and leg heel to the left. A little more active step, give me a little tap there.
Good boy.
Yeah, this is where the camera is losing you. Ron's still there to...
He is still. He's trying to figure it out, I think.
Yes. That's pretty good leg yield there. He's softening quite nicely for you.
What are you doing, Ron?
Got you on there now.
Oh.
Let's do that again, turning by the center line here and leg yield to the left. Try to keep the rhythm as we make the turn. A little more leg, yes, it's starting to happen now. A little more, get a little more stepping over. Let's do that again at the top. Need to get a little more step under the body. Remember, you're working towards that feeling of him lifting up under your right seat bone, in this case, the inside seat bone. When you get it right, it'll feel like it's just pushing right up under that seat bone. Go ahead and shorten your reins now a little bit, so your hands can be a little bit further out in front of you, so you keep them in this more working walk. It's good there. There you go. Good, better flexion. I'll straighten him a little bit there. Good. Keep that. Now just keep that working walk. It's pretty good where you have him right there. Little tap, try to get a little more active. Once again, as you stretch up and try to feel it come up into you as you feel that step lift you. That'd be pretty good there. Go ahead and circle here once. Bring his pole up just a little bit. Let's see if we can get a little more flexion from him today. Like, it's getting better. There, that's coming better. Keep softening him. There you go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Starting to have a regular walk. That's good. Now prepare to trot, and trot on rising on the circle. Now give your reins a little bit and just let him stretch down into the contact with the side reins. To work for the stretch there, and then we'll bring them back up. Give your reins a little bit now. When you see what he does, see if he'll stretch into it. Just keep him active. Keep yourself stretched up. Go ahead and keep going large. Just keep rising to the trot. Just keep it going. That's kind of what I want to work on here. Is just getting him into trot and just keep him going a bit. Getting better. And on your circle here again. Again, let's work to stretch him into the side reins a little bit more. So try to give and take and give till he starts to reach out into it a little bit more. That trot's getting better now. And just keep trying to open it up. I'm trying to bring him a little more shoulder to the inside of your circle a little bit so he begins to use that inside hind leg a little more. Keeping it active.
He's just not listening to my leg at all. And like, so I get to this point where like, I can't really do any stretching because he's just ignoring me completely about the circle. Okay, then you need to tap him a little stronger with your whip then. Like right now. I'm asking for it. He just ignores it. What are you asking for? The circle. The circle, okay. Keep coming around your circle, softening, just giving and taking those reins all the time because he's not soft through his back, so we got to get him there before that's completely like blowing through it. Okay, well keep that going for a minute. Let him keep in the shoulder in position.
Now stay on your circle again. Let both hands open your inside leading rein, like an open leading rein a little bit. That's it. Almost like you're lunge. There you go, like that. Now you're starting to get there. That's getting better. Keep that going. The trouble with him is getting him to turn on the motor enough that you get some push that you can make a circle. If he won't drive forward with his hindquarters, then it's hard to steer because the motor's not on. Keep working that. Keep going. You're getting better. Keep that going. There. Now we're starting to get somewhere. There you go. Much better.
The second I stop using that inside rein, though, he just drifts off. So I'm trying to figure out how not to rely on it so much, because it's like.
Well, you got to. I mean, at this point with him, because he's not stabilized in the aid, so it's they don't. Steering can be a little difficult because his body is still drifting. We don't have control over it, if that makes sense. So the first thing is just getting him active enough that he starts to push, like you're doing now. He's starting to run enough that we're starting to get something to happen here. There you go. This is getting better now. And of course, use the open leading rein. When it feels right, then try to put your hand back where it normally is. This is getting better now. There we go. Stay with it. That's better. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. There, much better now. Now go large. Now it's starting to look like something. There, that's getting better now. There we go. Much better. And circle. I'm sorry, go ahead and go large. We'll circle at the other end where it's easier for him. Keep that going like that. Good. Stretching into it. Now we're starting to get some swing. Like that. Good. Getting the stretch. Keep it going. Now go ahead and change the rein across the diagonal. This is getting better now. Good. That's more like it. Circle in the center. Keep that going. Good. Little tap of your whip behind your leg, move the hindquarters out a little bit more. Keep it going. Better. Go ahead and go large again. Now this time turn by the center line and do a leg heel to the right. Of course, you don't have to hit the center line, whatever feels like a comfortable turn, whatever you can make. Probably end up on the quarter line. About like that, good, and leg heel to the right. Keep it going and active, like that. And now go back to the center and circle again. Lower your hands, but try to let that inside leg rein go to the inside again, that open leading rein. Use your open leading rein there. Inside leg trying to move the hindquarters to the outside again, tapping with your whip if you need to. Get him to activate that. Again, circle again, not quite there yet. There we go, now we're getting better. Go ahead and go large. Keep this going. Try to lengthen the stride a little bit on the long side. Give him a little tap and just think about it as going faster. Just see if you can make him go a little faster. Just to open him up a little bit, get him used to the idea of getting the energy, letting the energy through him. And then just keep going. Now give your reins. Let me see what he does. Give your reins out a little longer and then stretch into that contact. Let me see if he will do that. Go ahead and lengthen again down the next long side. Yep. Got to do his thing. So what I'm trying to work on here is just get you going and keep it going. So we get the horse used to the idea of coming out and working and getting consistent about it. So just getting him ahead of your legs is what this is all about here today. Just getting him consistent and running until he gets over his little pissiness, which always just takes him a little while. That's getting better. Keep going large. Like this. Now I want you to lengthen the stride again down the next long side. Just think of it as going a bit faster. When you do, give your reins, let him just stretch to the contact, to the side, contact with the side reins. There you go. Tap, keep it going like that. Good, keep it going. Let it lengthen the stride. Good. This is what we're looking for, beginning to flow through his back. And go large again. Change the rein across the next diagonal. That's getting better now. The stride's looking a little better. Now again, circle here, or circle in the center if it's not comfortable here. That's getting better now. There, good, 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 good. Now we're getting some flow. And once again, just using that open leading rein. He wants to drift through. Take up the slack on your outside rein a little bit. So don't just depend on the side reins to get it there for you, but keep trying to take up that slack when you can. That's getting better now, softening him into the stretch. There we go. Now we're getting someplace. Keep that. Keep that. Good. Now circle there. Good. Keep that. There we go. Starting to get rid of that belly, starting to come up a bit now. Good. That's much better. Keep that. And go large again. Turn after the center line and leg heel to the left. Really good now, much better. Now we've got something. Keep this right here. All of a sudden he looks like he's settling down. The ears are just getting relaxed and floppy to the side, listening to you. Keep that going, like that. Good. Lengthen the stride on the next long side. Good. Much better. Now circle there in the center again. Keep that. Now we've got something that looks like it's got some flow to it. Good. How's that feeling now to you?
Much better.
Yeah, much better. Keep that going.
He still wants to ignore me sometimes, but.
Yep. That's pretty nice right there. Really quite a nice trot there. Good. Go large and change the rein on the next diagonal. Really good. That's much better now. Good. Keep that. Good. And again in the center circle. Good, like that. Really good now. Go large.
I missed it, sorry.
Kind of widen that circle a little bit there. Go ahead and circle there at that end. Soften him against getting back into that stretch. There we go. That's getting better now. There we go. Good, good, good. Good there. Go large again. Shoulder forward down the next long side. Both hands are going to move a bit to the inside. Your inside leg keeps them going, hopefully in the same rhythm. Not bad. Shoulder forward. Keep it going. Now onto the circle again, letting him stretch back into the contact again a little more. Get him out in front of you again. Good, there, like that. Good now. Keep that. And again, go large. Pissy there. Keep it going. A little tap of your whip there. It's kind of die on you a little bit. Now on your circle here again, softening back into the stretch again. A little tap behind your leg, starting to die a little bit, trying to see, we got to push him a little beyond what he wants to do here. Stay on your circle. Continue to work that on the circle. A little tap of your whip again. Getting better. Keep working that. Almost there. There. Good. Keep it going. There. Good. 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 Like that. Nice. Good. There. Now go large. Try to open the stride again on the long side. That's better. That's better. Keep it going. Tap. Change the rein on the diagonal. Good there. Good, good. That's better now. Keep that. Circle here now. Good. And again, go large and lengthen the stride on the long side. And circle again. We'll tap your whip, get him off that inside the leg again a little bit. Gonna go large. That's better. Keep it going. Little tap. Open it up. Good. That's more like it. There we go. Good. Keep that now. And circle there at that end. That's really good now. Keep that. Good. Go large again. Right there is really good. Keep it right there. Now just shorten your reins and let them stabilize right where you have them right there. So you just let your reins shorten a little bit right there. It's not a bad working trot now. Keep that. Yeah, good. Right there. Keep it right there. Again in the center, circle. Correct your rising diagonal. It's really good there now. Keep that. Keep that. Pretty good working trot right there. Good. Good. That's more like it. Now we've got something. And go large again. Keep that. Lengthen the stride on the next long side. Once again, just thinking of it as going a bit faster. Good. Keep that going. Good. And continue back going large again. That's really good now. Keep that. Much better. Now circle there and bring him up from the stretch and just try to stabilize it in a working position a little bit.
You said bring him up?
Yeah, just bring him up about right there. Good. Keep that. Circling there. Keep that. There. Good. Keep him right there. There. Shorten your reins just a little bit. That's really pretty good now. There we go. Like that. Keep his pole up a little bit now. Up a little bit. Right there. Good. Good. That's good. There. Keep it there. A little more active again. Right there is good. Right there is excellent. Right there is where we want it. Keep that. Right there. It's very nice. And go large. Try to keep that trot just the way you have it. Right there. It's got good flexion now. It's really soft in the pole and in the jaw. And it's a lot you. It's not just the side reins. The side reins are quite loose. Right there is really good. They're helping you a little bit, but that's really good. Keep that right through that. Right there. Good job. And continue large, just the way you have it, right there. Very good. Good, right there. Really good. And shoulder in down the long side. Little shoulder forward. Very nice, like that. Very nice. Now circle right there. That frame, that's good. Excellent. Keep it there. Good, really nice right there. Excellent. That's really quite nice. Right there, don't change a thing. Go large again. Yeah, it's really good. Very nice, keep that. Excellent now, right there. Just what we want to see. He's in the zone, he's relaxing over his back. It's really good. And continue large. And when you get to the middle of the short side, walk. Very nice. And then walk on. Not a bad downward transition. That was really good. So my point was here today, and I think you need to do this more often with him, is just you can see that you can't steer until he's going. So there's no point in whether you're on the lunge line or on his back, it's about the same thing. You just he's got to get warmed enough that we start to get that flow through him. And then you can start to think about riding. But before that, he's going to just drift all over the place, right? So just like your car, you don't try to drive it when the motor's not turned on. Well, the horse is kind of the same way. If we don't get the motor turned on, they kind of just weave all over the place and away we go. But that was really good. And it's perfectly fine to use the side reins like this. As you see, they're not tying him down, but they just give you enough help that you can keep him there without it being too much of a struggle, Yeah. So I definitely recommend still doing this for a while. I mean, try every time you ride for a little while and just focusing on getting them out there and moving forward the way we did today. So you kind of have to be careful a little bit about the walk work, with a horse like this, because, he's so under impulse that until you get him going, he's never going to have a good walk. He's not going to stabilize over his back, and then you just frustrate yourself. So, stretch him in the walk, bring him up, and then go right into the trot like this until he just starts clicking that off like we did today, because that's what he needs to do. And the more he does that, the quicker he will start getting into that. But he still goes through that phase of, do I really have to do it? Do I really have to work? There's so much effort.
And I was struggling going left more so than right, and we sort of ended with a lot of work to the right. Is that was that on purpose, just so that we could get to the really?
Yeah, exactly. Get it right and get it right on the easy side, then it's easier on the other side. So there's I always work on the easier side first. When I get that right, then I go to the other side. Because it's always harder. So once you get one side right, the other.
To that motor going.
Yeah, he's just, it's just the kind of horse he is, the breed. I've worked lots of them. They're usually like this. In the sense they're not, they're cold-blooded horses. They don't come out hot-blooded like they're ready to jump on the track and get in the box and away they go. So it just takes a while to get them motivated. But once you do, he goes beautifully. But as I said,
really does.
That's what you have to do. You can't really think about anything else but that until you get him moving. And then you can start to ride. But until he starts to really get the gears going. And you know what it feels like. So that's what you got to do, whether it's on the lunge line or on his back. It's the same thing. You just got to, and it doesn't seem to make much difference. He warms up as quickly with you on him as he does on the lunge line. So,
I know.
So if you want to do it that way, it's perfectly fine. Once again, the side reins like this, they're not so tight. They're trying to hold him into a frame or anything, but it's just enough to give you, once he starts to begin to move, it helps you settle him into your hands, so. That's why we do it that way. So in other words, it's something that you'll grow out of in time. But, as we try to balance a rider who's just at the start of their career and a horse at the start of their career, getting them both together can be quite difficult because, that thing of understanding what you have to go through to get this horse to get there. So, it's just the way it is. He's not a horse that you get on and he's ready to go. He's had 10 years of training and, it's easy. It's not. So, you have to be the trainer here. So, that can be well, once again, it should be a joy. It takes time and it really makes us think. It's what makes riding interesting. If I just were getting on and riding horses, if you know what I mean, and just having them carry me around, I think I'd be pretty bored with it,
Yeah.
Which I was as a kid. I was bored with just riding around. I always wanted to do something more, so keep it interesting. All right, questions today, but that really got to a good place, and that's the place we need to get to every day, however you do it.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
really good to know, because I do think I get him to a good place and then I'm like, okay, you got to a good place, you're done. But like, I think he needs to know that it's like he needs to
Yes, we
sustain
need to start sustaining it now,
Yeah,
because once again, we want to get to the point where we can ride for an hour solid or so, but with him without it being a struggle the whole time.
Yeah.
And so just making him, getting him in the zone like that and going day after day is what he needs to do. Pretty soon he'll just get in the idea. I mean, certainly much better than he used to be about it.
Yeah.
But you kind of get my point. Is there's not anything else you can do but that, because I mean we could talk about other training issues, but if the motor isn't turned down, nothing is going to happen. That has to happen before anything else meaningful can happen.
Okay.
Just the way he is. Yeah. Great work today, buddy. You really looked beautiful by the end of it. That was fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you.
You are welcome. Any questions today?
Nope. I think you answered them all.
Yeah.
So then we'll just take like 5, right, Ron?
Yeah, 5-minute break, and then I'll.
Yeah, 5. Sounds good. All right. All right. We'll see you back here with Duke here very soon. Perfect.
Thank you. Here we are.
All right, hi everybody. We're back once again, and now with Ron. So Ron was telling me before that he's having a little trouble with this horse in the work in hand, that it tends to want to rear up on him a little bit. So having thought about that for a minute, what let's do is let's start with the lunging first. Let's lunge first and then do the work in hand and see if that makes a difference.
Okay, do you want the side reins on?
Yeah, so go ahead. Everything we normally do.
Okay, perfect.
The lunging, we'll just do that first and see if that maybe is enough that he doesn't have to do that. I mean, we saw a few lessons that sources had before Ron got the horse, and I'm sure he was very overpressurized and probably started doing that little habit. So let's lunge first and see if that makes a difference. It's always good to start off. I like to start with the work in hand first, but you know, there's like everything, there's usually a variant to the rule, if you will. The horse needs to go another way. So we have to keep our eyes, you know, we have a system that we work under, but it's a system that's changeable.
Adaptable?
Adaptable, that's the word I'm looking for, depending on what we see happening on a particular day.
Things have been going good with him, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's such a lovely animal.
He's starting to really fit into with the other horses pretty good. Him and Calvin don't get along, but Reese.
Oh, really?
Reese and Trigger he does pretty well with. So we don't like him with Calvin.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Careful about that. It's too easy to kick a kneecap.
Yep. Oh, buddy. Oh, mister. Oh. This way. Okay, well. Go.
Very nice. That's starting to open up now, starting to see some rhythm. Good. I still can't believe this horse is only 15 too. He certainly looks bigger than that.
Yeah, that's it. I measured him a couple times.
That's really good. And you can go ahead and trot now.
Trot.
Just keep trying to move his hindquarters out to the outside of the circle a little bit. There you go. Getting better all the time. Still keep trying to move the hindquarters. He's just got his hindquarters kind of to the inside. Still need to try to widen the circle, making it bigger, but also pushing his hindquarters a little more to the outside. That's getting better. Go ahead and ask him to canter once. I want to see what he does.
Canter, 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 canter. You open his trot up. Canter.
Yeah, so I say he's getting a livelier trot. Anyway, that's just what I wanted to see. But he has a little tendency to take that wrong lead. Go ahead and trot again.
Trot. Yeah, he always picks up the wrong lead on this side.
Yeah.
Canter, canter,
Top of your whip.
canter. Nope. And trot.
Yeah. So try to ask for your canter right before the wall. So bring him around and sort of head him towards the wall a little bit, and ask for your canter so you block that shoulder, because that's what he's doing. I can see him in the camera. He's just throwing it left. Right there. Right there you go. Then you get it. So that's the way to get it. Just keep that going for a moment. Good. Starts to stretch into it. That's what you can see. Good. And go ahead and come back to the trot now.
And trot.
There we go. Now starting to get something that looks a little more like a trot. Yeah, it's more like it. Now we're getting there.
Trot.
Yeah. Good. That's more like it. Very nice. Now, much more like it. There we go. Like that. Now let him walk and then halt and change directions.
And walk. And walk.
Much better.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Okay, come on. Back on. That's it.
Yeah, much better walk now. Go ahead and trot. It's all right. Send him on into it. Ready to go. Really nice there. A little bit more active. Once again, just try to get a little more push off the back end. Good. Good. Let's go ahead and ask him to canter this way, mainly because it just helps him to energize a bit there.
Canter. Canter.
Go ahead and ask for that again, if you will.
Canter.
And now back to the trot.
And trot.
Wanting to stretch into that's good. Now keep the trot going. That gives us a little more energy in the trot after that canter. Yeah, good. Let him walk again.
And walk.
Go ahead and just tighten your side reins a little bit to take the slack out of them. Maybe like 3 or 4 holes on either side.
And
That does. He sure has a big, beautiful tail.
yes, he does. Turn the case. Okay, buddy. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on.
Good. And you can go ahead and trot.
Trot.
It happens. Good luck it. Good. There we go. That's really good. Keep that. Very nice. Now, just a little bit more active so you can get just a little bit. Right there. Good. Really good. Keep that. Very good. Very good now. Very good. Excellent. And let him walk again.
And walk.
Halt and go ahead and change directions. I want to get the other side just the way we did this side. That was good.
Okay. Good job, mister. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Walk on. Come
Good.
Drop. Drop.
Good. Very nice.
Drop.
I'm going to ask him to canter one more time. Wait till you get right next to the rail, just as you come into the rail on the other side.
Canter. Canter.
Wait till you get on the other side.
And trot.
And trot again.
And
The same thing once again, get him a little, press him into that rail right there, ask him now.
Yeah. Like that and get set up.
Again, next time, we're on the other side.
Canter.
But there.
Canter.
There you go, got it, good, good. Keep that going for just a moment. That's looking better there. He starts to use his back a little better. Now back to a trot again.
And trot.
Very nice. Yeah, really good there. Now go ahead and halt again.
And
Now let's experiment a little bit and see what he's ready to do. Let's go ahead and put the side reins up to the upper position and let me see what happens.
okay.
Little experiment here. We'll see whether he's ready to do that or not. I think he might be. What a lovely horse. I need me one just like this, but a little bit bigger.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say that trigger's 15.2 in the front and 16.2 in the back. That's why this guy looks a little different.
Yeah, that lip horse that we have, it's much better now. But when we first got him, his withers are like 16.2 and his back is like 15.1.
Yeah.
But that's come up a lot. He's really coming together nicely now.
I need to get those straps that Darcy's got. Here, buddy. Come on, walk with me. Come on, walk with me.
Are those not short enough or not?
No, I can't get it through the D ring.
Oh, I see. You can't get it.
Come on, buddy. You got it. You can walk. See if they're over here or not. Hey, Darcy, can you give me those strings off your saddle? The strings off your saddle, off the D-rings? Thank you. Hold this for just a second. Thank you. Are you doubling it or just going like that? Okay. So you want it on like the number 1 hole on these?
Yeah.
What's that? No, you have to disconnect it from where it is. Yes. First hole. Hold that for a sec.
Sounds weird, right? Sounds like Charlotte.
It's the neighbor dog.
I'm gonna go check on it.
Good thing you got this horse, because he was certainly starting to develop a hunter's buck, instead of looking at how he's that little dip there in front of his hips there.
Yeah, his hindquarters need to be built up a little bit too.
Yep. They're very tinted. He was starting to disconnect there.
Come on, buddy. Walk
Imagine probably what problem his difficulty was. When we watched that lesson with this horse, whoever that was one of the strangest lessons. Pointless.
Okay, move up. Oh, walk on. No,
There we go.
no, no, buddy. Move up.
Falling asleep on us here. Wake up, buddy.
Move up.
Nice. Go ahead and ask him to trot once you get him out of the circle there. Very nice. Yeah. Very nicely done. Very good. Keep that going. Very nice. I like that. Really good. That's really good. Very good. Very good. That's excellent. So you can see if he were not ready to do this, he would just put his head straight in the air, as there's no side reins like this. They're not holding the horse down in any way. So if he didn't know how to stretch into the contact, he wouldn't be doing it. That's really good. Excellent work.
Go, try it on.
I'm jealous. This is such a nice horse.
Well, you get to see him in less than a month.
I'm looking forward to it.
Got one slot open if anybody's interested.
Yep. Really nice. Really nice. Excellent work. And let him walk again.
And walk.
And then halt and change directions back the other way. Really, really good.
Yeah, this is good.
That was exactly what we want to see. Very, very nice.
Come on, buddy. Walk on. Walk on. Move up. Oh, you're gonna do that? Move out. Reminds me of his stall or his paddock mate. I think they've been talking.
Very nice. And go ahead and trot.
Drop.
Very nice. Just keep trying to get a little more activity.
Drop.
That's really nice. Wow. Keep that going for a minute. It's really good. Really good. It's just what you want to see him doing. Really nice. Really excellent work. Keep that.
Come on. That's it. Come on.
Really good. Keep that. And let him walk again. Wait till he gets a little more in the contact. There you go, like that. Good.
And walk.
Very nice. And you can let him stop with that, and we're ready to work in hand. That was really good. So you can start working him. You can start him with them lower and then put him up like this, and gradually we'll be shortening them up. But he's going to come very quickly into working gaits. It's really nice.
Good.
Excellent horse. Just what we wanted to see.
Okay, buddy. No. Yeah, I noticed that when I was walking him, that he needed a little bit more contact
Yeah.
than Trigger does, and that's how I was able to get him to activate more.
Yeah.
Come on. Walk on. Walk.
Come on, buddy.
Come on. That's it. Walk on. Come on. I don't want to pull you. Come on. Walk. That's a good boy. Sand on everything.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
There we go. Just keep trying to make that a little more active, widening the circle a little bit. There we go. Just keep trying to activate it, getting a little more active step.
Yes, I can. Okay, go.
Good. Now, just once again, give him a little taps. I just want to see him activate the step. That's all I'm looking for here. Very much about much else. Just getting the step a little more actively, like that. Good. Good job. Go ahead and go large now, and just keep trying to open up the step to get a longer, more active step out of him. That's coming really nicely, though. Really good. Keep that. And just keep trying to get a little bigger step. So always trying to get a little bit lazy in that step. Not bad, but trying to get just that a little bit more. Go ahead and turn by the center line and do a leg yield to the left.
See, this is where he wants to.
Yeah, give him a little tap there. Good. There you go. Good, not bad. You don't have to take him in a little circle. Just think about pushing his hindquarters to the outside a little bit. Just go ahead and take him on a circle, but increase the activity of the step. So think of just getting faster again. Tap it with your whip to get a more active step. Tap again. Okay, like that. That's getting better now. Good. There we go. Go ahead and stop right there and change directions. That's the idea. So that's all you want to think about right now is just making the step active, not trying to get him in the bridle too much yet.
Yep.
So that was really good. And it didn't see any kind of stopping up there this time. So I think switching it around and doing the lunging will be the answer to your problem there. Once again, just trying to push the hindquarters outside and just trying to activate it a little bit without much contact with your hand, because that's what's going to make him stop up a little bit. So it's just about letting him into the stretch and just activating it without much rein contact.
Got it.
Just to get the bigger step. That's all we're looking for, a bigger step.
Okay.
Right now, anyway. A little bit more, tap him a little stronger. There we go, like that. Good, good. That's better. Good, like that. Good. And just go down the long side and think of just speeding it up a little bit and just asking for a little more active walk. Like that. That's more like it. Now go ahead and turn by the center line here and see if you can do a little bit of a leg yield to the left. If you can't, just go on to a circle. That would be fine too, and just push the hindquarters a little bit to the outside. We'll give it a try and see what happens. There we go. Keep that going. Good. Now you're starting to get something. A little bit more. It's getting better. There we go. A little bit, a little pokey, but it's getting better. There we go. Go ahead and do that again down the center line. Again, leg yielding to the right. That's better. There you go. Good. Keep that going. Now you got it. Now you got it. Good job right there. Really good. Really good. There we go. Good. Very nice. Yeah, good. Keep that big walk going. That's really nice now. Now we've released it.
Oh, pay attention.
Good. And just on your circle here, just around a circle, just big active step. See if you can get just a little bigger step now. Last thing we're going to do here on this side. There we go. A little bit more, opening it up. Starts to swing. There we go. Very good. Keep that there. Now he's got a nice big step. Keep that going. Good. And you can stop when you get down here and mount up. That was good. So obviously no problem there. So switching, I think doing the lunging first, getting him in that mindset of moving and swinging, and then you're not going to have the problem with the work in hand. So that was really good. Yeah. And even with the work in hand, remember it's more thinking right now about just getting him to be active, not trying to put him into a frame, but just getting him to be active enough that he starts stepping so that we can ultimately put him into a frame.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Also, not having as much contact in the bit, I think makes a difference.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can see that I think he was just kind of over pressurized.
Very helpful, Will. Very, very helpful. Thank you.
You are welcome. All right, all set. Let's just go large in the walk. You okay there? You got everything you need? Yep. So once again, just like we were doing there, we're just concentrating on getting a big open step out of him. That's all we're looking for here. Just get him to give us a little more than he wants to do. Just keep trying to open up that walk, a little tap if you need. There, letting him stretch on down, that's more like it. Good, and just letting him open up the walk. That's all we're looking for. Give him another little tap, bump of your leg. Of course, when I say to tap with the whip, I always mean to use the whip, your leg first. So his leg and then a tap with the whip if he doesn't respond to the leg. And go ahead and do a little turn by the center line here and do a little bit of a leg yield. However, where you turn there, quarter line's fine. Just getting a couple of steps to move over a little bit. There you go, starting to get a little bit more, a little tap behind your leg there with the whip. There you go. There you go, getting a little bit there. There, good, that's getting better. Kind of throwing the shoulder out a bit too much, but he is at least tracking the leg over. Keep that going now. And once again, just see if you can get a little more active step out of him. Give him a little tap with your whip behind your leg there. There you go, like that. And again. Same thing down the next long side. Just another little tap with your whip there as you come around the straight side. Just trying to open it up. Just get a little bit more than what he wants to give you there. That's getting better now. That's getting there. Keep opening that up. And go ahead and change the rein across the diagonal now. Is Darcy still in there with you?
No.
Right. And there you go, keep going there. Good, I like him stretching out. Just want to still see a little more active step. Changing on the diagonal once again, a little tap behind your leg there and just see if we can get a little more out of him. I'm going to go ahead and turn after the center line and leg yield to the right again, or for the first time. Good there, good, good. That's good. Better on this side. Good, keep that going. Another little tap there, making it a little more active. Good. Good, and that gets a little better. Okay, let's do that again down the center line here as you come to the end, and again, leg yield to the right. Can you see if you can get, can you yell to Darcy to come in here with us for a moment?
Sure.
Is that possible when you get down the other end? See if we can get her attention. I'd like to do something with her there for a minute with you.
Cleaning stalls, so I'll get her.
Yeah. I'm gonna get her help here a little bit for a second. Good, better stretch there.
Hey, Darcy. Darcy. We need you.
We need you.
Okay. I don't know. What are we doing, Will? Lunge?
I want her to grab a lunge whip and I want her to walk along with you and just see if we can open this horse's walk up a little bit. So grab a lunge whip. And so you're going to be behind him and I just want you to see if we can open up his walk a little bit more than we're doing. And see what we get out of him. So just being behind him there a little bit. Just see if we can, don't get too aggressive or anything. You don't want to shock him.
Like
yeah, good. So get behind him a little more, Darcy. Get behind him a little more. Like that. And just see if we can get the walk. You stay behind, stay right at his hindquarters there. Don't start to get too far forward on him. And just asking to walk again.
And walk.
Easy, buddy. And walk. Good. That's a better walk now. There we go. So Darcy wants to catch up with his hindquarters there a little bit.
Walk on. You just need to hold it because he's just going to run from you now.
Yeah, so just easy. Just stay there with him and walk again.
And walk.
And just close up your distance there again, Darcy. Just get him used to the idea that you're back there behind him. You need to get behind him a little bit there. Like that. And just keep it to a walk. There we go. That's starting to open up a little bit. Just like that, a little bit. There we go. Good job. That's better. Keep going with that just to get that little bigger step out of him. There we go. There, as he starts to stretch into it. That's what I want to see. Like that. Sometimes a little help from the ground is good. That's much better walk now. Keep that going. Good. Keep it going. Much better now. Just letting him stretch out to it, but getting that swinging walk. That's what we want to see. Stay there with him, Darcy. Yeah, like that. There we go. We get that big walk coming up. Gets the idea. So this is something that you guys can help each other with here a little bit. You know, as long as he's sticky like this, a few days of doing this with a little help will help him get the idea to open up the walk, what we're looking for. That's really good, like that. Really good. Now go ahead and change across the diagonal, and Darcy, you just kind of hang back a little bit and then switch sides that you're on there.
Okay.
Changing on the diagonal.
Walk on. Walk on.
He's trying to poop, I think.
No, he's...
Maybe not. Maybe he's just schooling you.
Afraid of Darcy with the whip in front of him.
Okay. Go and walk on this
Gone
direction.
after with a whip before.
Yeah, probably so. So just, you know, we don't want to threaten him or be too crazy with it. There you go. Just all we want looking for him just to open that walk up. That's like that. Darcy, watch you're not getting too far ahead again. Stay back by his hindquarters. Good. Good. That's it. Stay back by the hindquarters. Like that. Good job. And try to open it up a little down the next long side. There we go. That's a better step now. Like that. Good. Keep that going. Good. That's a much better. Feel that walk now? That's much more like it.
Yep, that's the walk.
Something like a walk. That's it. Very nice. But if we don't get that much, he's just kind of dragging this back end along. So once again, if you need some help over the next week or so, have her come in and help you with this walk a little bit. It helps. If you're feeling too sticky. So, you know, we don't have to make a huge change every day, just a little bit of a change. Improve some little thing every day a little bit. Let's keep that going. Very nice. Keep that walk going. Darcy, watch that you're not getting too far ahead again. Stay back by his hindquarters. Much better walk now. That's good. Like this. Very nice. Very nice there. That's the kind of walk we want. Big stretching into it. Nice big active step that you feel there's some rhythm. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing, as Duke Ellington said. Really nice there. Now, Darcy, you just kind of back off and go to the center now, and then Ron, just stand in the center, and Ron, when you're ready, just ask him to do a trot.
Oh, okay. Come on, walk on. Oh, now
He is going to go.
Good boy.
Good fellow. What a good boy.
Yeah, the first time he's actually stopped to do that.
That's good. All right, walk on again.
All set? Come on. Walk on. Need that motion to get things working back there.
Yeah, exactly right. They do. That's why. Good. And then let's try to get into a trot. and see what we do. And don't worry about stretching him now. Just keep him just kind of where he is and just start the trot as best you can.
Trot, 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 trot.
Good job. There we go. And let him stretch right into it. Really good.
Come on.
Good. Keep that going. Right there. Good job. Just keep trying to open it up a little bit to get a little more activity.
Hang on a second. I gotta get my.
Lazy today. That's right. And trot again.
Like, we've already done this. I don't want to do it
It's
again.
already done this today. And again, trot.
Trot, trot.
Good. Remember to keep your shoulders lifted. Don't start to lean forward. Keep your back up. Good job. Now correct your rising diagonal as you're going there. Just sit one bounce and change.
Come on.
Oops. And again, trot.
Trot, trot.
Really nice. Like that. Good. That's it. Keep it going. Like that. Good. Getting into the stretch. Good job. Just like that. That's all we need. Like that. Really good. Really good. Like that. Keep it going. Let's see if you can get a little more activity and a little tap of your whip there. Good. And again, drop.
Trot.
And again, correct your rising diagonal. Just sit one bounce and change. Keep it going. Good. Keep that going. Keep it going. Like that. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep your chest lifted. Little bump of your leg, tap of your whip without taking any hands. Like that. Good. Now we're getting there. We're getting there. Good job. Good job. Like that. Like that. Good. Keep going. Now try to go large so you can go down the long side then. Like that. Good. Like that. Just let him straighten out and swing in front of you like that. That's good. Keep that going. Just like that.
Trot.
Really good. Little tap of your whip.
Oh my God.
Lazy boy today.
Come on. Walk on.
Right. And again, trot. Says you wore me out already.
I think he's worn out already. He's not used to it.
And again, trot.
Trot, trot.
It's better lazy than crazy. Keep that going. Just a little inside rein there as you make that corner there. Keep going there. Good, good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Tap with your whip. Tap, tap, tap. Good, good. Keep it going. Tap.
Trot,
Keep it going. Good. Like that. Good.
trot.
Now go large. Tap. Down the long side. Tap. Tap again. Go to the slip with it. Right, one more time. Can't let him get away with that. So again, trot. Got to be our idea. We don't have to go long. There. Like that. Good. And correct your rising diagonal again. Good, like that. Good. Now let him walk again. While your hip.
And walk.
Good. Now just walk on and then change across the next diagonal.
Walk on, dude. Gotta walk.
I think he's tired.
Gotta walk.
Next step.
Come on.
And change the rein on the diagonal.
Come on. Over. It's like, I'm gonna stop. Come on.
Darcy, go ahead and walk behind him again, and let's just open up his walk again. Just get that walk nice and swinging again.
Come on. Walk on. Walk on. Walk.
Yeah, there we go. Keep it going. There we go. Just getting a good open walk. Good, like that. Keep that going. Good, I like that. That's more like it. Now, as you come to the end of the long side here, Darcy, you stay there with him, but just go ahead and ask him to trot and go large. She's just there helping you get a little of impulsion there. Lift your whip up a little bit there. Good. Now go ahead and go straight. Good. Good, like that. Let me stretch into it. Just trying to get a little more activity. Good. Keep that going. Good. Let him stretch into it if he wants to. Just keep trying to get a little more out of him. There you go. Like that. Good. Keep it going.
Drop. Drop.
And again, drop. Good. And correct your diagonal. There you go. You got it now. Keep that. Good. Darcy, just kind of walk along with him there. It helps there a little bit. Keep him going. Like that. Keep that going. There. Let him stretch into it again. Good, 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 good. Good. Keep that going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Like that. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Right on into that stretch. Like that. Yeah, like that. Good job now. Good job. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Keep it. Keep it right there. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Couple more steps. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just wanted to stretch one more time for us here. Keep that. Keep it going for a moment. There. Now let him walk.
And walk.
That was really great today, Ron. You can come to the center and dismount. I love this horse. He's going to be coming together so nicely for you.
Come on, buddy.
So the thing now is to concentrate on your lunging work. Do that first before the work in hand. Obviously, that worked great today. And just beginning, start with your side reins low and then put them up high, maybe every other day, something like that. And you can actually begin to bring them up and stabilize them in the working trot. But the thing he needs now is just to get in there, get the rhythm, kind of like with Calvin's kind of the same thing. Get in there, get the rhythm going, get used to maintaining, the rhythm of the gait that you're in. And
yeah.
Keeping that energy going. I said we saw that little lesson of his, and I think this horse was kind of browbeat into everything he was doing. So, it's good that he isn't overly, overreactive to anything. So it's great, and once again, and that solved the problem because we saw that last week with the work in hand of him trying to rear up on you a little bit. Yeah. And that's from, I'm sure that he was over pressurized. That's what he starts thinking. They're going to try to put me on the bit, kind of thing. So we want to sneak up on that a little bit since he's probably had that kind of training, which is where the difficulties probably began with him. He probably started shutting off on the owner, and away you go.
Yeah.
So really great work today. Now you have only been walking him, right? So
I've
this
only
is the
been
first
walking him. I trotted him once since our last lesson.
Okay.
I'm getting the rhythm, but it's interesting because if I let go, like if I give him too much rein, he stops.
Yeah.
That's what was happening. So I got to keep contact with, and I'm not used to that personally. I got to get back used to holding on to the reins a little bit more without too much. So I'm working on it. And he's doing a little bit better too with that.
Yeah, and it's really coming. I mean, he's just doing everything so beautifully. So once again, now it's just a matter of, as far as riding him right now, he just needs more of the lunge work and stuff just to get steady and get his rhythm going. So you have something there to ride. He's kind of running out of steam a little bit, but couldn't be happier. I mean, he's just a wonderful horse, Ron. I mean, really, it's just so nice. So
he's a good
great job on him. Any questions today?
Nope. I'll keep working on the stuff like do the lunging first, lower it up like you're talking about, the in-hand work. I'll get on and do some walking and some trotting also.
Yep, that's it. Just like that. Excellent. All right, my friend, I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Great work today.
Yeah, thank you, Will.
Really nice.
And,
you are
have
welcome.
A good weekend.
Same here. Everybody that joined us, thanks for joining in here. If you have any questions, you can leave them on the site there, and we'll try to answer them as we go of anything that we went through here that you don't understand. But we appreciate you joining us, and hope it helps everybody at home. So we'll see you all very soon, next week, if not before.
Sounds good. Thanks, everybody.
Man, see you then. Bye.
Come on, buddy.